But I know Isaac Online has like a big competitive scene, big fan community with the theories and the art, and then there are a bunch of streamers like made careers around Isaac, like Northern Lion. Um, did you do anything specifically to foster these communities? Did you work with them in any way, or did they kind of just like organically form?
I
And
wish I could take credit for any of that, but it's totally not. Like, I happened to make a game that was really replayable, right? And it was so strange that people could riff off of it and be funny easily when they're streaming it. So there's a lot of talking points like, how weird is this? Oh, I got cancer. Well, that sort of stuff. Like, there's a lot of meme type elements to the game that are easy for streamers to talk about. And you also kind of, you get to go on a journey with them. It just happened to fit the replayability and the weirdness of the game. I think fit perfectly in the early Twitch days, when you wanted a bunch of content and you wanted to be able to be funny and whatever else on there. So yeah, I wish I could say I strategized that, but I didn't know that was going to happen at all. I'm glad that it did. When Isaac initially came out, it didn't do too well, and it wasn't until shitloads of people started streaming it. It was actually mostly on YouTube. It was Northern Lion was actually slightly late to the game. There's a guy named Zach Scott who was a pretty popular YouTuber at the time, and he was one of the first to start playing it religiously, and that really kind of showed people how to play the game. And I think initially it was a hard sell because it was so weird and the design was so not like anything else. It was hard to explain why it's fun to play this game over and over again. But when you've got somebody showing you, then it kind of translates really well. But it just happened. Like, it's cool. I'm glad like that it spoke to enough people, and I'm glad it was playable enough on those platforms for it to be carried for 10 years. It's pretty surreal.